I'll do my best to make this video as not basic as possible. Welcome back to a little bit of everything with Lava. Today I'm going to be telling you guys 20 things I learned from my experience in high school. Most of the videos and movies on high school are very American, so here's your local Toronto edition. Let's get into the video. Number 1, don't choose your high school based off of what you've heard. This is assuming that you haven't decided where you're going to go yet. No high school is perfect, and some high schools with a good image only have one because they did whatever they could to hide all of the bad things that went on, so choose wisely. Number 2, drama after grade 10 does not exist. If you're scared about getting bullied like you see on Netflix in the movies, that most likely will not happen to you. Up until grade 10, everyone is up in everyone else's business, so the most bullying that would happen is that people would talk about you behind your back, but that dies down once people get something else to talk about. Obviously, you're always gonna have problems throughout your life with people that you don't like, but if you're having full-blown drama in high school after grade 10, you really need to check the people that you're around. The friends you make in high school can really shape your experience, whether it's good or bad, so make sure you don't get stuck with the wrong crowd. Number 3, you will make friends in grade 9 who will not be your friends forever. In September of grade 9, it'll feel like everyone's really nice and everyone's your friend. But as time goes on, you'll realize these people were never your friends in the first place. Everyone's trying to fit in at that point, so you're not really gonna get to know a person for who they really are until a few months pass. Number 4, your friend group will definitely fall apart and change. This is why I definitely say don't choose your high school solely based off of which of your friends are going there. Many of us go to high school with our middle school friends, but I'm telling you, by the end of high school, things will not be the same. You will each develop into your own person, and by the end of it, you won't be able to stand each other. No, your friendship is not built different. It happens to everyone. Stop lying to yourself. Number 5, join clubs you actually like. But don't join too many clubs to the point where you have no time at lunch or after school to hang out with your friends. Unless you don't have any friends, then join lots and lots of clubs so you're constantly occupied and forget how lonely you are. And it'll also help you make new friends. But really, join a few clubs because based off of which ones you join, they could end up giving you some of your best high school memories, and sometimes you can get a lot of cool clothes. Trust me when I say you're definitely gonna regret not joining any clubs when you're trying to fill out your university and scholarship application. Like when they ask you for your extracurricular activities, what are you gonna say? You skipped class with your friends to do drugs? Which takes me to my next point, number 6, don't do drugs. I know this is the most basic advice anyone could give you, but trust me when I say, I saw kids that I've known since kindergarten go from looking like Pocoyo to Prince Philip real quick just because of drugs. Like, forget all the diseases that come with drugs and everything. Do you want to look ugly? No, I don't want to hear it. You're not ugly already. Shut up. Number 7, you will most likely end up hating the world and realize people suck by the end of high school. You get to meet a lot of new people in high school, and each one teaches you a different lesson. You will learn not to trust as easily and be so naive. History class will teach you that the world still sucks just as much as it did 50 years ago. And so you will start to question your existence, but that's okay. Once you get through the period of questioning literally everything, you will come out a lot stronger with a lot more clarity about yourself and the world around you. Number 8, high school will not tell you what you want to do with your life. Instead, it will confuse you some more. Your careers class will not show you what type of job path you're gonna want to take. Or at least in my case, it just showed me that every single job sucks and that I wouldn't want to be doing any of these things for the rest of my life. So you will end up feeling like you're never gonna figure out what you want to do with your life, but trust me when I say you will figure something out by the end of grade 12, so don't stress about it too much. Number 9, don't waste your life away studying. I've known people who've studied all day, every day in high school, to the point where they did not have a life at all. Regardless of if you're in university or high school, studying 24/7 is not healthy. Instead, get all your homework done and build healthy studying habits. Because you do need those for university, but don't make your entire life revolve around school. Having a social life is just as important as having good grades. Not gonna lie, I didn't build healthy study habits and I know I'm gonna struggle next year, so don't be a me, it's never too late to start. Number 10, grade 11 marks just might matter. Obviously grade 12 marks matter the most, but if you're trying to get into a really competitive program, having decent grade 11 marks helps a lot. Don't stress over them too much, but if the quadmester system sticks around, then just know that having important subjects in your last quad, such as English, could mean that the universities will look at your grade 11 English mark. So it's better to be safe than sorry. Number 11, be friends with your teachers. Don't kiss up to the point where it's obvious because everyone will end up hating you, but having a good relationship with your teachers will definitely help when it comes to rounding your mark at the end of the course. And you also need teachers to write your references when you're trying to apply for scholarships and stuff. And if every single teacher hates you, then who's gonna write you a reference? Number 12, there will always be someone that's better than you. You will come across a kid or two with an overall 99 average, and you will feel bad about about yourself. But it's up to you whether you're gonna sulk and cry all day about how stupid you are, or if you're gonna take that as motivation and better yourself. There's a fine line between healthy competition and toxic comparison, and it's up to you to make sure that you don't end up on the wrong side of the line. Number 13, don't date someone 2 or more years older than you. Yeah, that's it for that one. Number 14, high school will change you, and it's up to you to determine how it's gonna change you. As hard as it may be, try to hold on to your confidence. High school will make you feel like you're worthless sometimes and make you feel like you're bad at everything that you love to do. You might feel like your personality is weird and that no one's gonna like you. But don't completely lose yourself just to be like everyone else, because you'll look back at it a few years down the road and be like, damn, I miss my old self and my confidence. Obviously, there's a lot of good change that occurs in high school, because usually no one ends up staying their cringy middle school self by the end of high school. But don't let it change you to the point where you don't even recognize yourself anymore. Number 15, don't turn into a negative Nancy. I'm sorry, Nancy, no one likes you. I know a few Nancys, and it's so hard to be friends with people like that. They don't do things for themselves, there's no self-improvement, and they bring other people down with them. And it's even worse when they're only doing it because they're trying to be quirky and different. Like, oh, you like to live your life? I don't, because I'm built different. Number 16, don't waste opportunities because you don't believe in yourself. I still need to tell myself this one all the time. You will want to do things, and people will tell you it's too hard, you can't do it, just stop trying. Don't listen to that, because that just means they weren't able to do it. But that doesn't mean you can't, so still go for it. What's the worst that could happen? You won't get the thing that you're trying to go for. It's better than not trying at all. Number 17, learn your worth. High school will definitely throw a bunch of things at you, like I said, that will make you question your existence, but it's completely in your hands to go and figure out your own worth. It's up to you whether or not you want to become negative Nancy or the opposite, positive Patricia. Number 18, experience is everything. I know that a lot of you could be shy and introverted, and that could be really scary to go and try to meet new people and try new things. But your experiences in high school will teach you a lot more than any class that you could ever take. Try to talk to new people and try to go out of your comfort zone and try new things. Because I promise you, once you graduate and you look back and realize you did nothing with your life other than come to school with your head down, sit in class, and then leave, you're going to regret it. And you're gonna wonder why you didn't do more things. You're gonna go out into the real world and realize you have no experience, and at this point you can't do anything about it. So do something before it's too late. Number 19, volunteer. Obviously volunteer hours are mandatory, but based off where you go, those 40 hours will feel like nothing. You'll meet so many people and gain so much experience, and sometimes it's the only experience that you could put on a resume when you're trying to apply for a job. So volunteer at a lot of different places and do a lot of different things, because it'll definitely play a role in helping you decide what you want to do with your life in the future. And most of the time it comes with less commitment than an actual job, since you're not getting paid. So most of the time it's easier to volunteer during high school instead of committing yourself to a part-time job. And number 20, take everyone's advice with a grain of salt. I know this makes no sense because I just gave you guys all of my advice, but everyone's high school experience is completely different. What happened to them or what they experienced might not ever happen to you. Before I went to high school, I was told not to go to any of the dances because dances are bad. But I promise you, one of the best decisions I ever made was to go to every single dance that was available at my school. Because now with COVID and everything, you can't go to things even if you wanted to. I wouldn't be able to give advice like this if I didn't experience half the things I did in high school. As much as someone could tell you not to do something, you probably won't lose the urge to do it until you do it yourself and learn the lesson for yourself firsthand. But still, don't do drugs. You don't need that experience firsthand. Anyways, that brings me to the end of my video. If you stayed till this point, comment. You guys don't even comment anymore. But I'll give you guys a word anyways. If you stayed till this point, comment pineapple. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you next Sunday at 12 in another episode of A Little Bit of Everything with Lava. Bye!